Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you for joining this presentation. I'm Sifa Dian Rahmawati and my last student number is 99. In this good opportunity, I would like to present my article entitled The Effectiveness of Online English Learning During COVID-19 Pandemic. I've divided my presentation into 5 parts. The first is introduction, the second is literature review, the third is research methodology, the fourth result and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Let me start off by the first part. This is the introduction. Okay, the first point is research background. The surge of COVID-19 in many countries has changed the teaching and learning process from a face-to-face to an online system. Many schools have replaced their learning process by taking advantages of technological advances. However, not all students and teachers can take online learning. The shift from a conventional teaching into a full online teaching has many challenges, such as in technology and limited internet access. Therefore, the researcher is interested to conduct a study to see how far the effectiveness of online English learning is. We move to the second part. This is the literature review. Okay, the first is definition of online learning. So online learning is a learning process held separately by teachers and students utilizing the internet network. The teachers can utilize online platform to deliver their materials such as using Zoom, Google Meet, and Google Classroom. Okay, the second is online learning in Islamic perspective. Even in difficult times, the learning process must continue in line with the teaching of our Prophet Muhammad SAW that the quest for knowledge is a must for each Muslim, male and female. It means that whatever the circumstances are, we are still encouraged to gain knowledge. Okay, the third is effectiveness of online learning. Basically, the teaching and learning process is said to be effective when the learning process can achieve the expected goals. The students can absorb the materials and then practice it in their real lives. Okay, the fourth is teaching and learning English online. Actually, the teacher's task in teaching online is not much different from teaching in conventional classes. The third is research methodology. This research used descriptive qualitative method, and the subjects of the research were an English teacher and 10th grade students of Social Science 1 at SMA Negeri 1 Gonggong. In collecting the data, the researcher used observation in LMS platform and conducted semi-structured interviews. And then for the data analysis, the researcher analyzed the teacher and students' response, then gave interpretation. The result and discussion. So before conducting interviews, the researcher observed the LMS platform to see how the learning process ran. The result showed that the learning process ran quite well. And then from the interview, the researcher found that the teacher and students were not enough satisfied with online learning. They preferred face-to-face classes. This is the conclusion of the research. So there are 2 points. The first is learning English online can be effective or not, depending on how we look at it. It is effective because it is considered the best choice to continue learning process during a pandemic. It also improves the students' scores in assignments or quizzes. However, the implementation of online English learning is not effective related to the students' mastery in understanding the materials. The second, there are contributing factors, namely boredom, laziness, and lack of motivation that affect the students' learning process. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.